throw the thing in the oven. You integrate it when it's time. And my thought process, and that wasn't even a question, but it just came up. But my thought process was, you know, in order for me, if I'm going to integrate my children, I need them, first of all, to know who they are and where they come from before they start bringing all these foreign bodies home, not as in human bodies, but all of these personalities, you know. So I just needed them to be strong in who they were as African Americans, and your father and your mother are just working poor, and that's who we are. So let's just keep it real. And then again, they all went to Dr. George Washington Carver, who they had a wonderful teacher there, Ms. Webb, who, you know, it was real African American driven, and so when no matter where they went, I knew that they would be fine because of all the way they was just all the layers that was wrapped around them. I knew they would be fine. And so again, so to everybody's point, Layla again, everything's been all black her whole life, and she ended up in Hillsborough at Crystal Springs, where it was just two in the class, and it's just been a hilarious ride. But it's like now you're diverse because you guys have things in common. To me, diversity is about what we have in common. And no matter what your shade is, that's the kind of diversity I want. The school district forces diversity by just dots and numbers. And that's forced diversity or forced integration is never going to work because people have too many different things that are not in common. Only thing we have in common is we're in public school and unified and we're human. That's just not. I don't think that's good. I really don't think that's good. So so don't be afraid to challenge that word diversity and integration because it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, it's over a period of time. You have to just build that and instill that, and then once you because you know you get to Harvard and all of these Ivy League schools, ain't a whole bunch of diversity going on there. So let's just be honest about it. You know, when the higher you get, the less diversity becomes, and it's just everybody with something in common. You know, and then so I just think it's a shame that we have to see here in San Francisco still hasn't figured it out yet. Well, all over the country they eliminate busing, except for in San Francisco, even though San Francisco has suspended all of its buses. And then they suspend their buses and then arrest the parent for the kid being truant who don't have a vehicle or money to get him across town. And the parent needs to take him to school and then you lock him up for half a year. How's that kid going to get to school now? It's just weird, man. Just San Francisco politics. So I hope none of y'all ever do any San Francisco politics. Please. Don't do no San Francisco politics if you want your sanity. Do San Jose, South San Francisco, Marin. Don't do it here because you'll be put in this little goofy box. Because nobody takes the San Francisco politicians seriously. Am I lying? See there? Y'all know I'm telling the truth.